Hello, and welcome to Newbie Nate's Guide to Battlelog. This tutorial will show you how to create an account for Battlelog through Battlefield 3 on the PlayStation 3. So let's begin by launching Battlefield 3. You'll need to wait for your trophies to sync and this intro to complete, and then we should be ready. If this is your first time launching Battlefield 3, you'll be prompted to adjust the brightness. You may also be greeted with some other things you look through and accept, such as unlocks and things. If we hit right on the D-pad, we'll see our battle feed come up. Our account is currently not activated, as we have not created one. We can visit battlelog.battlefield.com to activate this. Next step is what we'll do is we'll create our account in-game by pushing the Start button. We'll be greeted with some terms of service, privacy policy, and some things about Origin. This is where we're going to enter an email address and password that we'll need to remember to log in to Battlelog. You can also opt in or out of being contacted by EA and third parties in this menu. Let's go ahead and continue. Once we've set that up, the Start button will continue its original purpose, which is to show your friends list. As this is a new account created solely for this tutorial, I've not added any friends on the PlayStation Network. It's worth noting that the battle feed will pull data from Battlelog on people you have on Battlelog, and the Start button will pull from your PlayStation Network friends list. So let's go ahead and get to Battlelog. Now we can type in the address that was given to us on the PlayStation, or if we forgot it, we can just do a quick Google search for Battlelog. Alright, the first thing that comes up is Battlelog sign in, and this is the gate. What we'll want to do is enter our email address and password that we just created on the PlayStation 3 into this menu. You can click whether remember me or not to stay signed in and go ahead and sign in. Now, first thing we'll need to do is to choose our Origin ID. I'm going to try something similar to this PlayStation name I've created for this tutorial. Unfortunately, it is taken. So in traditional gamer fashion, I'll go ahead and add a few X's on the beginning and on the end. Feel free to choose any kind of Origin ID you like with as much YOLO or swag or lack thereof as you prefer. Alright, now simply select our language, English for me. And we'll be greeted with terms of service. These are pretty much the terms of using Battlelog service. You'll want to look through this and make sure you agree. If you do accept the terms and condition, go ahead and click it. If you do not, you can decline. You must accept the terms and condition to use the service. Now when we first get into Battlelog, we'll be greeted with kind of an overview of what Battlelog's about. Add friends, join a platoon, and track stats. Let's go ahead and continue. Now, feel free to take as much time as you'd like to look through all the menus. There are many options and many things to look at in Battlelog. Stats, weapons, progressions, unlocks, game activity, many things. You'll notice I don't have any stats yet, as I've not played the multiplayer game yet on this account. To edit your profile and import friends. There are also many different little niceties, such as polls each week. What would you look forward to most in Battlefield 4? 49% agree, foot soldiers for us. Now if we go back up here and look through the soldier stats, our multiplayer stats, we've got co-op, campaign, platoons, and forum options. Let's go ahead and look at the platoons. Find a platoon by name. In this box, you can search for a platoon. Let's see if there's any good platoons. Good platoon. Alright, we've got a few good ones. One with a smiley face adds a clan tag. That looks promising. Alright, now on the flip side, let's look for some bad platoons. Lots of bad guys out there. Better watch out. Alright, we've got the good, the bad. How about the ugly? The ugly platoon. There are no ugly platoons in Battlefield 3 as of this posting. What about the handsome platoon? Ah, shocking. Maybe we're just all mediocre looking. But I'm going to take today and this burst of self-confidence I have, and I'm going to go ahead and create a platoon for all the handsome people like you and me that play Battlefield 3. The handsome platoon. And no, not Hanson, handsome. So we'll type that name in there, and we'll try to come up with a clan tag to use. How about, that's not too great. Some reason I think of eating 2 bags of M&Ms when I look at that. Let's think of something else. Ah, everyone looks better with a smile. Let's try that. Nope. The clan tag's restricted to 4 letters. So let's go with Purdy, as they say in the South. We are purty handsome. Alright, and now let's just click this thing right here and create this platoon. Alright, it'll take us to our page and it'll show us as the founder. We can get an overview, members, stats, edit platoon, and right now we're going to go ahead and edit the emblem. Alright, we've got plenty of little shapes and ways to edit our emblems. So while I think about that, I'm going to go up to the top right in the comm center and search for friends. If we wanted to find someone named Newbie, let's find a Newbie. And it will populate with similar names. Now this will populate based on origin name or PlayStation name. So if we type some random characters, we'll get some random character people. Alright. Now also worth noting is the platform is shown on the far right. If we go ahead and type this out and let it populate, we can see players from PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Now I'm going to take a quick look through some of these things and just click through, see how it works real fast. Worth noting is the loadout section of this. If you would like, you can go to Battlelog and change your loadout. It will automatically transfer to your PlayStation 3 and be available in-game next time you spawn in or play Battlefield. So signing out takes us to this page, and this is the gate. You may want to bookmark this if you think you're going to be visiting Battlelog very often. Now, we'll head back to the multiplayer. We'll hit right on the D-pad, and we'll see that our battle feed is empty. We have not added any friends on Battlelog for this field to populate. Once we do, we'll be greeted with weapon unlocks and ranking progress from our friends added on Battlelog. Alright. If we hit the start button again, we'll get the menu where we have the option to squad up with our friends from the PlayStation Network. Now this is also available at any of the multiplayer menus. All you have to do is hit the start button. Well, that's it for me, and have fun on Battlelog. Hopefully this has been helpful. This is Newbie Nate. Take it easy, guys.